So let me get right on into the pipe of hot tea, right? I'm gonna give y'all what you're looking for. I got what you're looking for. So in the Drake and Kendrick Lamar thing, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on it because you all probably have heard by now what's going on. The point is he tried to withdraw the direct lawsuit against Kendrick Lamar, but he's still suing the company, UMG. UMG. Yes, I think that's the name of it. So he's still suing that company, which is a record label, my understanding, that they are both under the same umbrella. Not the same record label per se, but under the same umbrella. Like, for example, with Bad Boy and Uptown. Bad Boy and Uptown was up under the same umbrella, which I didn't know until recently that it was up under the Arista. So, still working for Clyde Davis, in other words. So, it's sort of like that. So, Drake came out with a couple of hits that were directed at Kendrick Lamar. So he said, drop and give me 50. And that's what Kendrick did. Now, when I tell you that I don't like Arbrisha, so I don't know any of his songs, really, to be honest with you. Facts. Facts on facts on facts. And as far as Kendrick Lamar goes, They Not Like Us is an anthem, right? I always liked Kendrick, not because of Kendrick's rap, okay? I thought he was socially conscious. And so we're missing that in the rap world today. There wasn't but one pop, baby. I thought that Kanye was our second coming, and look what he done. Look what he turned into. Yeah, I think Pac would have turned into this massive ball of mess had he stayed in the rap game and not been milled. Well, we'll never know. But I was gonna what I really came to y'all for is I was gonna talk about the Diddy documentary. I guess I'll do that on the Pipe and Hot Tea by itself. But anyway, Arbrisha is going forward with the lawsuit. Boy, he got some nerve, don't he? Because this is the way I see it. This is how the record labels work, from my understanding. Because, I was in the little mass communications with y'all when I was in the school. So I got a little inside tea on how things go down in the music industry. Just a little bit. It's great when y'all have a commentator that really knows how to commentate and was actually in the industry. And, I don't mean the music industry. I mean, journalism, mass communication, that industry. I don't mean... We had to talk about various topics, interview various people. You know what I'm saying? So, said all that to say, when you learn these things and you interview people on various topics, you kind of glean on how things work. You have to do your research. That's the first thing, okay? So, by me learning about research in the music industry is that when sometimes that's where your money goes, right? Like they would, like, for example, in Jackson, I would just scoot on by the radio stations and do what do you call those, like internships, but not really internships. It's just for me getting credit, okay? So you had to put something in mass communication. You had to put somewhere down in certain classes where you were actually going and, shadowing. Shadowing, that's the word I'm looking for. So, it was easy to shadow when I was staying in Jackson. So, here's the deal. When you shadow someone, you pick up on things, right? So, I picked up on a little bit how record labels operate and how promotion is a lot of times where they get their money, right? So, touring and promotion. That's two different things, right? So, if they're promoting an album, one side's promoting one side of the album. Say they're under the same umbrella. We're going to put them on the same umbrella like Drake and Kendrick Lamar. They're going to promote what album they think is going to sell the best. And that's the way it is. Here's the deal. And this is how I see it. as a somewhat professional, okay? I'm looking at Drake. I'm looking at Kendrick Lamar. And Drake literally thought that he could put out subpar work. This is my opinion. And still get the same promotion as Kendrick. So somebody was probably in that back room. And they said, wait a minute, hold up. They're probably like, oh shit, this gonna be a banger. This is gonna be our summer anthem. And sometimes that's the way shit shake out. Even if you are the most popular artist on their record label at the time, they may get to the round table and say, wait a minute, I see something else in this song. I see this song going places. So they push it a little bit harder than they would push out their big star. Say, for example, if Beyonce and Taylor Swift were under the same umbrella, and one day Beyonce came in there with Cowboy Carter, and Taylor Swift was trying to use her white girl tears as like Drake is doing right now to get her album promoted. If they find just one song on Cowboy Carter that's better than 100 songs on Taylor Swift album, well, guess what they're gonna do? Because they're not about color in a way. Because they will tell a black person to write for a white person and then take all the credit for the writing and the credit. Shout out to Elvis. But that don't happen as much as it used to. My point is to say, sometimes they'll be fair, right? And they figure that they'll go with the person that they think that song is the best. And my point is, they're going to push and promote whatever they deem to be the best. You can't get mad at your... I'm mad because this is an idiot. You can't get your lawyers involved and say they're pushing one person's album over the other and assuming that your album would have been better. No. We like Kendrick better than you, Aubrey. The people have spoken. And you're saying that they use bots. So, and I'm pretty sure that has happened to a lot of great artists that work with you. Because I can name a lot of people that sound better and rap better than your punk ass. Okay? You came on the scene, whack as fuck. People thought you were handsome. I don't. With that big old ass, oblong shaped head. And you thought that you could son Kendrick Lamar. And he had to pop out and show you. We on Kendrick's side over here. And all my Piper High Tea crew is on Kendrick's side as well. And you can't tell me no different because we all think alike. No, we don't. I'm just saying. It's funny. But we do. But we don't. Okay. And that's how I see it. Kendrick. We team Kendrick over here. All right. I'm moving right along. Let's get to that interview with Scotty and the gang. That's what I should call him, Scotty and the gang. Now, they probably won't like that because I like all of them and all of them equal to me. Because T is T, right? But anyway, and then Josiah, I love his little quirky personality. But that's neither here nor there. We're not talking about them. We're talking about Latrice says. I'm going to sum it up for you. You can go over there and waste your time if you want to, or you can take my advice and not go over there at all, or whatever the case may be, because I don't want to take no views away from them, because they were getting views anyway. They don't need me to promote them. Hear that word, promotion. My point is, if you think you're going to get some answers, I put it that way. You're wasting your time. Because when I tell you that I don't know what in the fuck, the entire fuck, Latrice was talking about. And I tried my best. To get it. I was like, what is she saying? Okay, so they asked her about the phone. Well, my nephew, that she wringing her hands and fidgeting and twitching. And my nephew phone, and he went to get his own phone. And he did pull up before he passed away. He went over to her house, this, then, and the third. And I'm like, okay, so he went over to get the phone and they didn't give it to him? They didn't give it to him, Latrice, because they didn't have it. And she couldn't address her saying, calling her a broke B, because that's what I asked in the question. I said, well, then why you was calling Latrice a broke B? I mean, Akeisha a broke B. None of what you said in those text messages made sense. Yeah, you call yourself reading her down, but if you was reading her, you read her on some shit that's true. Maybe you thought that, so then I said, well, in the chat, I was just saying, like, let's give her a break, give her a chance to redeem herself. Let's see what she's going to say, because that's what I asked in my community wall. Go to my community wall and check. I said, do you think that she could redeem herself with this interview? And nothing shook out. Her phone was kept pinging. Bunny Blue got in the chat and said she felt like that was Cliff telling her to stop talking. But she wasn't talking. She wasn't saying anything. She did say, and I give her this, when they first asked her, did she feel like Cliff and Glendale, should they have any accountability? She said both of them were wrong, and then she talked about how, but at the same time, no man has the right to tell another man to suck his peen. He didn't say suck his peen. He said once he was called a bell, he said you can suck these bells. That's a little different. That's not saying get on your knees and pleasure me. And she knows that. She knows that that's a retort. Because women say it all the time. I have heard women who, are born women and say you can suck these nuts, right? That's internal, but we'll say it. That's just a figure of speech. So there's that. So she tried to ride for Cliff for that one. It fell flat. Okay. Then I'm in the chat. I said, well, I did not cuss because the moderator was moderating. Okay. I didn't cuss. I said, well, you did say she had broke B behavior. I said broke B. Then I said bish. B-I-S-H. I said, you said that Akeisha had broke bish behavior. The only thing I said. And then I said, but you do know that in the pool hall, which she didn't address, I kept saying in the pool hall, Cliff called Willie a B first. Because she said that Willie had been talking about Cliff and Glendale on and off camera. I said, okay, well, what did they say? I said that. Wasn't speaking in damn capital text or nothing like that. I just asked, well, what did they say? What were they saying about him to make Cliff and Glenn come in with that sour attitude? We didn't get an answer. Then they asked about, did she think that they would come in against her on next season and building alliance? That wasn't a smart question, because why would they build an alliance against her when the plan was to build an alliance? If Akeisha and Soguchi came back, the plan was to build an alliance against them. Y'all can't read between the lines and see what's going on? That was a wasted question, because then he ended up asking that question, and she said she did not know. I think that at that point, he knew she wasn't giving really like that. So I probably wouldn't have asked that. I would have asked, I would have stayed on the phone and what happened at with the phone. Okay. But that's his interview. He do it the way he wants to, or their interview, they do it the way they want to. So then, which was surprising. So, giving you the real tea, he was real quiet. And then he said, Well, I'm going to try to windmill for you, girl. Like that. And then all I said was out of all that was, you can't windmill for wrong. And I got turned that, child. I was like, how the fuck? I didn't cuss. I didn't use capital letters. As a matter of fact, I was riding with the moderator saying, don't be using capital letters. They already asked us. They already warned us against that. I didn't use capital letters. I didn't cuss. I misspelled my cuss word. Everything. Tried to follow the rules. Now I got time to fuck out. Just because I said you can't windmill for wrong. Well, you can't. She was wrong. So that was true. Everything in that text message was wrong. Everything about those text messages was wrong. She could not say at any given time what Akeisha said to her. She could have cleared up everything, and she said, well, she called me a broke bitch first. Nothing. Well, Akeisha did call me back. Well, what did she say? We want to know what she said. And nothing against the interviewers, because they pulled out of her what they could. I mean, Josiah was like, okay, at the end of the interview, he was like, well, we can't, if we ask the questions, we can't get mad at her for not, or you can't get mad at us for not answering, her not answering. And that's true. But I know I've been following Scotty since the pandemic. I have said the same pandemic. And I know he majored in journalism. Like I'm about to say, you do have to, even if you don't get the answers that you want, sometimes you have to, and a lot of stars hate this, especially if they talk to their PR people. Sometimes you have to ask a follow-up. Because I definitely would have asked, what did Akeisha say to you to make you call her an old dummy face? Excuse me. What was an old ancient face dummy? What did she say? What did she say to you to make you think she kept your nephew's phone? What did she say to you to make you say that she was broke and was on some broke bitch type shit? Then she clarified what she thought was clarification by saying that I know Akeisha pulled up and was ready for some mess because she said that she thought it was going to be with the Pila Hockey Posse, not with her. But then you further proved Akeisha's point. Because what she was saying was, when she got there, when she called her folks, she thought that since she had been hearing it through the streets that it was the Pila Hockey Posse, which is Letitia's folks, that she was going to have it with Letitia's folks, not you. Then she said the event wasn't, shout out to Tisha, Sky, not that mess of Koala Walla. Then she said that the interview, which is what Akeisha said at the interview, I meant the event was public. She said no, it was a private event. When I tell you she got herself crossed the fuck up at that moment, she said these words. Well, the Goddess Links part was public, but the taste part was private. Private to who, Latrice? I can't make this shit up. I was sitting there about to pull out my hair like, what in the hell? How are you going to have a soft opening for two places that you were advertising on the radio for, but then you say one was private? Even if Akeisha did think the Goddess Links one was the only one that was open, or you told her that the Goddess Links one was the only one open, y'all were filming, babe. I was like, what was Akeisha supposed to do? Miss out on her check and not film at what you call that? A cast event. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm sleepy, y'all. See how I love y'all. I'm bringing y'all the piping hot tea in the middle of the night. Because that's what I do. Now, y'all could show me some love. Send me some super stickers, some super chats, cash apps. Show me the same kind of love that I show you because I'm bringing y'all the piping hot tea. Piping hot tea. Or just share the video. Or subscribe. I'm only 500 something subscribers away from 2,000. We on the road to 2,000. Help your girl out. So anyway, basically, I'm trying to throw her a bone. I really am. But nothing. She talked about how she was already friends with Selena. We knew that. Then she brought Selena's daughter in because she said, I saw Selena's daughter saw her calling her people. And then she got her real good. Was this before or after Cliff and Willie got into it? She said that it was before because she came in on some bullshit. Baby, when I tell you, you have to have a crafty ass mind to come up with that kind of tale and weave that up in your head. I cannot make this stuff up because in the beginning of the interview, she said that she never had a problem with Akeisha. What Latrice is doing is trying to set up a situation to make Cliff not look like the aggressor. And she failed miserably. Okay? I'm just going to keep it 100. And the thing about it was, I had said before that I was going to kind of, stop watching it because of her and because of that plot that she and Letitia came up with. But I realized beyond everything that Letitia was behind that plot to get Akeisha off the show. Because Latrice don't give two shakes over Rattlesnake's ass. I see that. She don't care about taking accountability. She don't care about how this thing is making her look. For some strange reason, unbeknownst to the audience, she thought that she could come up on that damn interview, say what she wanted to say, and then just scoot on out the way, and people just gonna still gravitate to her in that way. I live in Mississippi, okay? I said that I was going to patronize her restaurant. Ding, wrong answer. Not anymore. I said that I was going to go to Goddess Links. For what? I don't know because my hair is natural. But now that I'm a knotted nappy head, for what? Maybe I wanted a silk press. Maybe I wanted to wear a wig. Even though they all wear bad wigs on the show. And still not a good representation. But I was going to buy one. Or something. I was going to patronize her businesses. Period. What is the need to do that now? Huh? Because I'm not a nappy head. Sounding like she's straight off the damn plantation. The fuck? That's that self-hate that we have to walk around here with. You hurting yourself. What you should have done, and I'm just saying this as a person who worked in mass comm, was being contrite. Whether Akeisha knew how to be contrite or not, she appeared to be that way. So did Willie. And then she kept saying, well, they got good PR team. They got good PR team. The way you were calling her broke B, they can't afford a PR team. You can. as much money as you flossing like you got. You can pay somebody to come around there and teach you what to say. Or did they teach you what to say and you just said what the fuck you wanted to say? Because it looked like you were going off the cuff, boo-boo. For real, for real. And that's that on that. I was embarrassed for you. I was. And trust me, I was not the only one who said, see, because now I'm thinking, I may not watch the show next season, therefore I won't be recapping. I may not, I won't be going to any businesses, but I wasn't the only one, and I didn't even say that in the chat that I wouldn't be patronizing her businesses. But a lot of nappy-headed folks was saying it. And I'm not calling them nappy-headed. I'm just saying to make you understand, because some people will take that as if I'm saying that. I'm saying what she said and make you understand. And since my head's so nappy, then you don't need my business. Basically, that's what they were saying. A lot of people in the chat were saying that. Because she was saying she was about to get in e-commerce. So a lot of people don't have to go to Jackson to get them some goddess snakes. And Edge tomorrow. Child, I cannot make this stuff up. Y'all, come on, seriously, drop down in the comments. Tell me, what do you think? But did some of y'all go over there and watch the interview? Do you agree or disagree with what I'm saying? Did she redeem herself at all? Was she clear? Because I'm just gonna tell you, even with Scotty being her homie, I'm just saying she never did come out of that hole. And what I mean by contrite, you be TV contrite, right? Oh, well, here's something she could have said. Well, I don't feel like she could have did it this way. I don't feel like I was wrong in any situation. I came to her with good intentions initially. Those text messages were responses to what she had said to me on the phone. What did she say? She called me broke bees. I was just responding. She said that I was an idiot. I was just responding. When I called her ancient face done. When I said run me that phone, she said no heifer, I'm going to keep this phone. But she did none of that because I don't think Akeisha ever said anything to that on even that level. I don't even think Akeisha said, I'm going to keep the phone. I don't give what you say. For what? This girl cannot, and nobody can make me understand, why would Akeisha want a phone? Why would she want that phone? Why would Akeisha's niece hold the phone for them to get beat up again, perhaps? I said in the chat, and this what got me timed. I said in the chat, you were threatening her. Period. Point blank. That's why she said she was scared. Not because she was scared literally, but because she wanted to have evidence of these long, drawn out, mean ass, inappropriate ass. I'm thinking of words. Bad attitude ass. Angry. Just I said inappropriate. Let's see. Threatening, inappropriate, mean. What was that word I was looking for? Just everything under the sun that's wrong. I put it that way to cover myself. Just childish and immature. Those text messages sounded like somebody 17 years old that I had to break up a fight with at a school, in high school. Nappy, knotted head, B, ancient face, dummy. Wow. I can't even. Y'all, like I said, drop down in the comments. Let me hear y'all. What y'all think about that? I mean, ooh. I can't even go no further with it. But come on, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm disappointed to say the least. Because, like I said, when Leticia called her insecure bitch, I was like, nah, she's not insecure. She's very confident because she wear her heels and, wear her clothes. She's not insecure in that way. She's insecure in a way where she feels like she has to put other people down to make herself feel good. In that way. And she did accuse Willie of liking Caucasian women and being a little tender. Letting his left hand swing to the left. Shout out to Rock. Not Rocks, but Rock from Raising the Cane. Oh, by the way, yes, a part of that lawsuit with Drake and Kendrick Lamar, he was saying that Kendrick was calling him some names that were inappropriate and he did not do these things. Well, why are you waiting until now? Because, baby, Drake ain't the... When I heard that you were dipping down in that little girl box from Stranger Things, I thought you was a Stranger Things. So don't put all that on Kendrick Lamar because he was just saying what we all was thinking in the first place. And he just got a longer reach than I do because I've been saying you was weird. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to close. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button. You will be notified when I upload a video. Yeah, I'm quite disappointed in Latrice. Share the video. That's what sharing is indeed caring. And as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces.